Fortnite. It's a game some hate and one that some love. What is up, Hydration Nation? It is Mr. Bossman914 here, and we are back with a brand new video. This time we're talking about something different though. We're talking about Fortnite. The game released July 25th, 2017. The game that took the world by storm. The game that helped many creators take off. The game that was so good that even famous rapper Drake played it. Is now a thing of the past. See, Fortnite isn't exactly the game it's all hyped up to be anymore. This isn't to say that Fortnite isn't still popular today. It's just, how do I put this? Not Fortnite anymore. Now don't get me wrong, I enjoy playing Fortnite and still do so myself. But it isn't like how it used to be in the past seasons. Fortnite used to be the game you could spend hours playing, not even getting a win, and still have fun with it. But now, Fortnite nowadays is a game made for skillful players who spend 38 hours a day practicing in aim trainers and creative. Again, not saying it can't be fun, but if you are a Fortnite player like me, you get 1 of 3 paths. Your first path is that you get put into a game with mostly bots and a few sweaty people. See, this path is mainly the path that I get. This way is usually for players who are semi-good at the game, but nowhere near a phase ninja level. This is where the first step in the paradox comes in. Step 1 is actually very simple to this paradox. It goes as follows. The player shall be put into games with bots, and a few good players. The bots are there for crutches for the player, easy kills to boost their morale, but not all of them are as to make the game seem harder. See, the real players who are good at the game shall probably kill them easily as to make them have a challenge, to give them a reason to want to play more. Now you may be thinking that if that was the case, people would just leave and play something else, but it isn't. See, the player not only has no main focus other than to win in a battle royale game such as Fortnite. Now with that in mind, you throw in the one thing that other battle royales like Apex don't. AI players. Now you see with AI players, no matter how bad you are at the game, you can usually still kill a few of them per game, giving you that morale boost from getting those extra kills. Now this is usually where the good players come in. You are usually about halfway to 3/4 of the way into your game in lobbies like this, before you run into some of the good players. Of course, you can either get a major morale boost from one pumping phase ninja, or you can have your game ended for you right there. Either way, you will want to keep on going. Now, this is usually where people get lost. Because in theory, you are thinking, I just got surrounded by the freaking Eiffel Tower and got 360 no-scope too, so why would I still play this dumb game? But in practice, you forgot about the bots. See, in Fortnite, even if it is a bot kill, players like me still get excited over those 2 or 3 kills we get. They give us the hope that we need to think, hey, maybe next time I'll get more kills. Or, hey, maybe next time I'll win the game. So in theory, it sounds dumb. The player shall be put into games with bots, and a few good players. The bots are there for crutches for the player, easy kills to boost their morale, but not all of them are as to make the game seem harder. See, the real players who are good at the game shall probably easily kill them as to make them have a challenge, to give them a reason to want to play more. But in practice, it works really freaking well. That's not all though. Remember how I mentioned that there were 3 paths you could go down in the Fortnite road in the beginning? This is the second. I will call this one Arena Mayhem. So, as some of you may know, Fortnite has another version of the regular game modes, called Arenas. In Arenas, you earn points by moving up, getting kills, and staying alive in the games. Now, I wouldn't exactly call this one a paradox, because it does seem like it would work, in theory. And you guys can listen for yourself and see if that would make sense. The player has to get kills and stay alive to get points in this game mode. As the player ranks up in divisions in the game mode, the player will have to start paying a price to play the game, which will add risk and reward to this, which will make the player want to play more. Now there are 10 ranks in the arena game mode that you can reach, and they go as follow. Open 1 through 4, Contender 1 through 3, and Champion 1 through 3. Now, the price to pay for getting into the next division starts at 10 in Open 4, but increases by 10 for every division after that, except for Champion 1, which starts at 60, which means that you have no real reason to play Arena, right? Wrong. See, Fortnite has these things called in-game tournaments that anyone can usually do in the Contender League. And not only can they do it, but it is for money. Real life cash. Now, I am definitely not the best Fortnite player in the world, nor am I anywhere near the best, but that doesn't mean I don't compete in tournaments. Even the slightest hint of money, and anyone would play for it. I know that I can't win the tournaments, of course, but that doesn't mean I won't try. The thing is, though, that it doesn't cost money to get in. So how does it tie into anything? Short answer, it just does. Longer answer, it technically makes more people interested in the game. The offer of money from a free game just for playing and being good at it? Sign me up. Now, this may seem like nothing to just anyone, but to Epic, it could mean a lot. See, the promise of more players to the game could mean thousands of dollars to Epic's doorstep with just two simple things: the item shop and the battle pass. Now, I mentioned that the game was free and that most people could play it without any money, but that doesn't mean you can't buy stuff from Fortnite stores. See, if you go in a game and you see everyone walking around with all this cool stuff, you're probably going to think, wow, I wish I had this cool skin like Face Ninja over there. Then the next thing you know, you're walking around broke because you spent all your money on V-Bucks. Actually, Fortnite is great with handling their promotion of their purchasable items. See, Fortnite has this thing called the Battle Pass, and boy does it do wonders for Fortnite. With this Battle Pass, you can get things like in-game currency, emotes, and many more things. But if you want to throw in $10, you can get even more things, including in-game skins, almost double your in-game currency back, even more emotes and gliders. Now, in practice, this sounds weird. See, make something that people have to pay for to get stuff out of, but they can't get that stuff unless they play the game a bunch. This is where our second paradox comes in. In theory, it sounds dumb. It is like they are trying to sell you on playing the whole game a bunch, so you can get a ton of more rewards. But in practice, it is quite the opposite. See, in theory, it may sound that way, but in practice, it sounds more like this. You already play the game a whole bunch, so why not get cool stuff while you're at it for just $10? With people on Path 1 like me, who keep playing because they think they can win, they feel like it is just an added bonus, and it actually kind of is. There's nothing wrong with being a default skin, but you want to look cooler, so why not spend the $10 and just get that cool looking Iron Man skin? That's how we think. That is not even mentioning the item shop that you can buy, sometimes, even better skins with, or even cool emotes, wacky gliders, or so much more, just by getting another tiny $10, or however much you want. See, you may think that those $10 mean nothing, but if every single Fortnite player got the Battle Pass, take a wild guess on how much money that would be. 100 million? 200 million? Guess again. Almost 3.5 billion. That isn't even including the item shop fees, or the fact that you can buy Battle Pass tiers. Now, this third path is what I like to call the Phase Ninja path. This path is for the people that play the game 38 hours a day, also known as the I spent all my earnings on this game, so I will play it until I die syndrome. This path entails that you buy the Battle Pass, all the tiers, and you get all the emotes from the item shop, and you win the tournaments. Now, this is what I like to call the ultimate paradox. Now wait, it sounds like it would never work in theory. People play the game to a point of no return. They basically only play Fortnite and put so much time and money into it that they can't really back out of it. Plus, it gives us a ton of exposure. But this one actually works very well. See, you always see huge streamers dissing on the game nowadays, yet they still play it. And why? Because they've put their life into that game. People have spent so much money on the game that it would feel like highway robbery if they left it. And if I'm being perfectly honest, this is the most successful paradox. Now, I won't be the first to admit that Battle Royale games are just a load of bologna sandwich and a bunch of time wasters, but I do find them entertaining, along with many other people. See, Fortnite is just one of the ones that seem to keep finding ways to keep people trapped in their game, even though the people hate it so much. Fortnite is a game that for a while now has been hated, but then why is it one of the most viewed games on Twitch? Who knows? Maybe that is a paradox in and of itself. But maybe another time. So this is all for now. I thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you did enjoy. Remember to stay hydrated. Link to my Patreon and Discord will be in the description. And I do not care when you are watching this, who is watching this, or why you are watching this. But make sure you have a beautiful day. And this is Mr. Bossman914 signing out. And if you guys did make it this far in the video, please comment potato.